Triple H is not a fucking racist. And La Familia is still in this, and now Final Testament has to go is ridiculous.
Fuck Paul Ellen. Like, that's borderline crack. I'm not even gonna take. I'm not even.
And Charlotte's probably got the most aura.
His words. Medals are cool. Okay, let me just go ahead and put that out of
Who likes it? Great promo.
What about Nick Nemeth gets me emotionally invested?
Drifting on a melody.
Y'all niggas gotta go to bed. Yes. Shout out to Dylan Wallace for already being here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all to another edition of the 3Drasslin podcast. I am the one, the only, the megastar, the fiance himself, DL Right. Yeah.
I like that.
And I'm here with the patriarch himself. Thunder Thighs Dre, ladies and gentlemen. We got Captain Backshots himself.
Wait, what?
Come on now.
Wait,
the reason that pants have a warranty, okay? The certified wide load himself, people. built like a cheat code. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, the patriarch himself, the one and the only, Mr. Dre Macon. Dre, how are you doing today, sir?
Not good after that crazy pause ass introduction. So what is that?
What do you mean?
The back what nah. We just nah.
Captain Backshots.
That is that's the epitome of nefarious work. That's wild work.
Come on. What? Come on.
Captain Backshots is crazy.
Come on. The reason pants have a warranty, Dre. Come on. That's you.
Jeez, that's
crazy. You, baby. How are you, sir?
Good. It's another Wednesday night. It is the middle of Gemini season. Yuck. And it's just a lot going on. Knicks just won a championship. It's a lot. It's a crazy ass month right now.
We are all New Yorkers on this podcast. So yes, I personally, I'm a Dallas Mavericks basketball fan, and I have been since I was 13. But obviously I got so much love and appreciation for the Knicks. Shout out to the Knicks on their victory of the NBA championship. Shout out Danhausen, because the Knicks would have been nothing without Danhausen. All right. Knicks would have been nothing without Danhausen. Danhausen came through for New York, and it's a great thing to see. Great thing to see. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out Nate. Nate's here with us. Sergeant Dre, he likes to call you, so we'll go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a little bit something different today because, obviously, oh, you done pissed somebody off already, Dre.
Yo, I'm a Gemini. Sorry, Mr. Wing. Yeah, all right. Sorry. So there's a lot of Gemini birthdays. There's a lot of Geminis that I know, a lot of June birthdays. So some of them I love, some of them.
My sister's a Gemini, and she would fuck you up, Dre. Okay? That out there. My sister. You ever see those memes where people are like, "Oh, would you do this to your sister for $1 million?" My answer is hell no every single time. Okay, hell no. I am 35 years old, still scared of her.
Actually, you're in the early part of the Gemini, so you're cool. The after like the 13th is when it gets finicky.
This guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to do a little bit of more like the ESPN. What do they call that thing? When they got the list of things that they're about to discuss, and then they spend some time on that topic, then they move on to next. I don't remember. It's more like an ESPN rundown.
Like pardon the interruption.
Yeah, basically something like that. So, we got 4 topics today, and we're going to spend a little bit of time on each of them. Dre, once I name the topic, I don't know if you want to type it in a little bar and magically make it appear so people know what we're talking about, because you're great at what you do. So we're going to start off today, ladies and gentlemen, with a little conversation of biggest wrestling lies that fans tell themselves. All of these topics today came from the big back and big brain of our one and only Dre Macon. So, well, I guess I should say big back end, but so Dre came up with a couple topics, and we went and go ahead and picked one. So we are going to discuss this biggest wrestling lies that fans tell themselves. Dre, you were the mastermind behind this. You're the brainchild of it all, so why don't you go ahead and kick some knowledge to the folks about your take on biggest wrestling lies that fans tell themselves.
So to kick this off, I can either go one or two ways about this, but biggest wrestling lies that fans tell themselves. I will start with them. You know what? I'll go with the other one later. With them saying that Cody Rhodes is overrated. With them being so, like, every time I see Cody Rhodes hate, I think Cody Rhodes hate is so forced, to be honest with you. I just saw it today, and then the people that want to complain about it is like, oh, all he does is talk about his father and this and that. Please tell me a Cody Rhodes promo in the last 2 years, well, after WrestleMania 39, that he mentioned Dusty Rhodes, to be honest with you. If you're saying that he's boring, okay, cool. You can say that too. But what I do is watch wrestling. What I do is like notice the little things. And I would say ever since WrestleMania 40, after, Randy Orton kicked the dog shit out of him when he signed the contract, Cody Rhodes has been kind of like brutal on the mic, telling Gunther, hey, what you doing? I'm not talking to 300-pound Gunther here. I'm talking to sports entertainment Gunther, so to speak. Like
nigga said, you want to carry yourself as if you don't want to be on the cards and on the posters and all that shit. You don't care about none of that shit. But deep down, nigga, you do.
Like Cody acting kind of gangsta out here. I'm easy to find, hard to beat. Like that's a crazy little line. Anytime you see Cody Rhodes is on site. So you can't even sit here and say
he ain't no bitch. I'll tell you that. He ain't no bitch.
He will fight
There's
you.
One thing you can say, he will scrap.
He will fight you in the suit, and then he get in cozy Cody mode, come out with a tracksuit, and still try to beat the hell out of you. So
that nigga looked at Nick Aldis and said, "I'm the champion, which means you work for me." Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Everybody wants heel Cody. We're kind of getting a little bit of that. So yeah, all this stuff about like Cody Rhodes is overrated, this and that. I don't buy it.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-ton titty tatty daddy father of the year, DJ, entrepreneur, stand-up comedian, the one and the only, our dreaded beautiful friend, DJ King Apollo Duran. Baby, welcome to the party.
Hello.
He's here. He's here. So Duran, we are talking biggest.
Hello.
I'm talking to my podcast while you're trying to go to sleep. Do you want to say hello, Gio? I don't have no visual, just audio. So say hello.
Hello.
All right.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, Gio, you better take your little narrow behind the bed. Nah, I'm playing. Dylan Wallace coming in with some with some stuff here. I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out because that's our guy. Oh, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Dylan Wallace said the Attitude Era wasn't all that from a wrestling quality perspective. The stars fueled the nostalgia. The matches sucked.
I love it.
We can't deny that that's a fact.
I mean, matches were like 2 minutes, and what was we getting? Road Dogg versus Goldust? Like, it's not riveting commercial television.
Yes. But I will say, the matches that were great stood out so much back then because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the matches that were through the roof. I would say early Attitude Era, the matches sucked. That's what I will say. Because I think like 99 on, I don't think the matches sucked.
I'm going to be honest with you. Now that I'm actually sitting here thinking about it, what's like a 5-star match in the Attitude Era? Everything was storyline driven. JR, I mean, King, commentating made everything special, but would you say Rock and Triple H at Backlash was a 5-star match?
No, but I would say the Hardys, Edge, and Christian ladder match from what was that? Was that No Mercy 99?
Was that for
the first? No. That was the. Oh yeah, the Terry Invitational Tournament. Yeah, the tip. Yeah, the ladder match for the money. I think that was one of the best ladder matches ever. I thought that match and that because we all the signature Jeff shit that we see on the ladders, like that's where all that started. It was Cleveland, Ohio, the Gund Arena, and it was that's one of them for sure.
I think every 5-star match from the Attitude Era had to be a gimmick match, like a ladder match, Hell in the Cell, a hardcore match, Triple H and Cactus Jack. If there was I don't think there's a Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble 2004 match from the Attitude Era.
God, what a match! What a fucking match! Yeah, I don't think I could argue with you. Oh, my boy Guido pulled up. Let me just tell you, in case I don't know, Guido hates the Young Bucks more than most things in this world. So let me tell you what my baby boy Guido said. I think he might have missed. He might have left the word out. So the Young Bucks. I'm gonna say he meant to put can't. The Young Bucks can't draw money and sell tickets. Can maybe fill the VFW halls and high school gymnasiums, but no mainstream appeal.
I'm not. I mean, yeah. Would you, Daniel? You go to indie events. Deron, you go to indie events sometimes too. You used to go to AEW events. If there was a AEW main event by the Young Bucks, would you go? That you had to pay tickets for.
I will say this. Oh, that's good. That's a way to throw that in. I will say this. I bought tickets to the G1 Supercard at Madison Square Garden to see the Bullet Club. I bought tickets to ROH shows at the Hammerstein to see the Young Bucks. There was definitely a period where I spent my money to see the Young Bucks. That, like, I will not deny that. The Young Bucks sold out. The Young Bucks had ROH on top for a while. Not top of WWE, obviously, but the best business that ROH was doing was when they had the Young Bucks. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That the best business there, because you got to understand, the Young Bucks of 2017, Bullet Club taking over WWE shows merch-wise, like everywhere. Bullet Club getting Hot Topic deals. They were moving merch like fucking crazy. And they were doing, and you got to look at All In, the first All In.
Yeah.
Cody didn't sell out All In. The Bullet Club sold out All In. But, you know, as far, I mean, right now, no, you can't really, I can't argue it. I cannot argue it. But I can't agree with Guido, because there was a time where the Young Bucks were the hottest fucking ticket in town. That's a fact. They were shit. You know, yeah, I mean, can't argue it too much. I will give you a bigger wrestling lie. The people that say storylines and promos don't matter.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a lot of people, and it's so funny because it'll be the same people who grew up, you know, these wrestling elitists who want to pretend that they never were WWE guys or WWF guys. They were watching All Japan in '96. Those guys, which they're fucking lying. It just doesn't make sense to me that these people are saying, oh, this doesn't matter, this doesn't matter. I just want to see good wrestling. You are not going to sit here and convince me that since the beginning of time that you were a wrestling fan, that all you cared about was the fucking gymnastics between two people. Like, you're not gonna, no, that is bullshit. That shit is cool, and I can watch it and enjoy it. And this is what I say about Will Ospreay all the time, and I've said it on this podcast. When you've seen one Will Ospreay, I can pick out every Will Ospreay match and dissect what he's about to do. Every time. And I love Will Ospreay. I really do. I love Will Ospreay. I think he's an amazing athlete. Love to watch him in the ring. And even he's one of those people, because he did that interview. He's like, I never had a desire to go to WWE. Never this, never that. Never liked their wrestling. Everyone on our roster is better than everyone. Like, no one on their roster, the entire roster, is better than anyone over here. There's literal documentary proof on him saying how WWE is the goal. It is literal video evidence out there of him saying that WWE was the goal. So it's like, don't pretend, and the shit like that pissed me off. Don't pretend that you didn't want to go there. That you weren't interested in any of that shit. Like, come on. Let's stop it. Okay? People need to stop. Because guess what? Those matches that have no stories and no promos, there's nothing to fucking talk about afterwards. Besides, that match was awesome. Guido said Reverend Daniel on the altar right now. But yes, think about it. Kofi Mania. If Kofi just won a match and like faced Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, would it mean nearly as much? If they just said, hey, Kofi, you're the number one contender, you're going to fight Daniel Bryan. What made that moment so special, Dre?
The gauntlet.
And then the tag gauntlet.
Yep.
And the fact that Kofi thought he was doing it, and then they brought Kevin Owens back and said, nah, Kofi, you ain't doing that.
Yep.
Then the fact that Kofi's trying to face Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan calls Kofi a B-plus player because that's what the Authority told Daniel Bryan years prior.
Becky Hammond.
Come on, son. Come on. Don't fucking, stop. Why was the WrestleMania 25 match with Undertaker and Shawn so important? Because Undertaker to that point had never beaten Shawn. Shawn said, I'm going to beat that streak because I know. Then why was 26 so important? Because Shawn was obsessed with beating that streak to the point that he put his fucking career on the line. Like, what are we doing? Why was John Cena versus AJ Styles at Royal Rumble 2007 so special? Because John Cena lost 2 straight matches to AJ Styles, and AJ kept telling him, nigga, you ain't on my level. You can't touch me. Cena said, hold on, I got you. Let me bust out a couple of these moves in the arsenal that you ain't even know I had. Why was the 4-year reign of Roman Reigns so special? Because them niggas was running reckless on everybody. People who thought that Cody should have won at WrestleMania 39. No, because of what we got. You want to fucking tell me that stories and promos don't matter? Think about that. Think about that promo. Why? I'm gonna leave. This is my last one. Why was it so special when Eddie Guerrero beat Brock Lesnar for that Undisputed Championship? Do you remember that promo before that match? When they're in the ring? And Eddie's telling him about his grind and all the shit that he had to deal with, all the shit that he suffered through. That he needs to win this fucking match. And that's why it was so special. Not just because they randomly picked Eddie, said, you know what, no promos, no story. Eddie, you're going to go face Brock Lesnar. There's a reason that this shit meant to us. I lied. One last one, Dre, and it's because you're here and he's on my shirt and behind me. Dre, why the fuck was it so important that Jeff Hardy won that WWE championship at Armageddon 2008?
That man chased that title for over a year, starting at Royal Rumble 2007.
Bro.
Thought he couldn't do it.
And we've been riding and dying, waiting for it. We had a little taste of it in that ladder match, that fucking ladder match with The Undertaker on Raw. Then we waited 5 more years. Promos and storylines don't matter. I just want to see good wrestling. My ass, nigga. I don't care what you say. The fuck out of here, bro. I don't know what the fuck these dudes is talking about. Shit is crazy. Storylines and shit don't matter. Look at Daniel Bryan, bro. Look at WrestleMania 30, even though he shits on that moment, which is fucking disgusting, and I really hate him for that because that shit may not meant much to you. That shit meant a lot to us in that moment. Don't fucking tell me storylines and promos don't fucking matter. Fucking kidding me? Ugh. Okay. Dre, give me your other one, Dre.
Nate said the biggest lies that I'll tell you is wins and losses don't matter, which is actually something that AJ Styles just literally said recently.
Yes, he did say that.
And yeah, you see it, pun. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna definitely, yeah. I don't know, cause like wins and losses don't matter. You got to look at spade here. You can tell me that wins and losses don't matter, but then I look at, you know, when MVP first came into the WWE, everybody, oh, he's going to be a future world champion, da 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 da. All of a sudden, he's buried and losing every single match. Do we see MVP as a future world heavyweight champion after that? No, and he never did. When Kurt Hawkins was having a fucking losing streak of what? I don't know how many matches.
It was a lot.
Did we ever think that he can bounce back and be like, oh yeah, we can see him as a world heavyweight champ? No. We're getting to a stage now where LA Knight, God bless, God, like, man,
that's
so much momentum, so much everything, and every single opportunity, every Money in the Bank, every King of the Ring, every Royal Rumble, this man's losing. And we're trying to label him as a next, or not the next, as a future world champion. And it just seems like that brass ring is just out of reach. So
I agree. It is yeah.
if wins and losses don't matter, there's a reason that only 5 people has pinned Cody Rhodes since he's been back.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason that they protect certain people. There's a reason that Obafemi has only lost to 2 people since NXT. 3 people, sorry. Tony
Think about it.
Ricky Saints and Brock Lesnar. The fuck?
Also, look at Gunther. Gunther he had that crazy percentage of time as champion. Gunther's only in the last Gunther debuted January 2019. He debuted at NXT in UK. And he's pinned by who? Ilya, Sammy, Cody, Jey Uso.
Pinned?
Yeah. Well, Jey Uso submitted him, and so did Ilya. But those are only 4 people who've beaten him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Since 2019.
Technically, you want to say Drew McIntyre from that Survivor Series, but whatever. You don't really count that shit.
No, that is what it is. But yeah, since 2019, those are the people that he fucking lost to. CM Punk, yeah. 5 people in fucking 7 years. God bless you. God bless you. So, what was your other one, Dre? Hit me.
That people think that Roman Reigns is a fucking good guy. Like, over here chanting his ass OTC every single week. OTC.
Roman Reigns is a good guy.
Even before what we saw on Monday last
Braun
week.
Breaker pinned Gunther?
Oh, in NXT, yeah.
Yeah. Well, 6 people in 7 years. Still, unless we're getting up to even if 10 and under is great for 7 years, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was there for that and I forgot about it.
Roman Reigns is a good guy.
No, he's not. First of all,
yes,
he is. He's
trying to restore order. He's trying to restore order in the tribal chief's house
by causing chaos.
What chaos?
Nigga just had Jacob Fatu splash Eric Andre for no reason.
First of all,
how is that order?
That was Eric Andre's fault for putting his hands on the Samoan werewolf. That was his fault.
Even before that, look, Roman out here telling CM Punk, yes, he's a heel. Telling CM Punk, oh, I'm going to make that title relevant again. That World Heavyweight title wasn't relevant before him. CM Punk didn't do work with it. Gunther didn't do work with it. Seth Rollins didn't do work with it. This man don't even carry the title around. He gets some white boy to give him the title every time he show up in the arena.
I mean, that's just power. I don't know what you want. I don't know how that makes you a heel. I think that just makes you the face and star of the company. That's what I think.
No, that means he doesn't give a shit about that title. He don't.
No, that doesn't. No, that means he doesn't need to carry it with him because it's probably, he's probably got so much stuff and sneakers in his bag. Bullshit. He don't need to carry the title, bro. Right?
This man was carrying around 3 titles at one point. You did not see Roman without those 3 championships at one point.
Yeah, but he's an even bigger star now than he was then, No.
At that point, it was peak Roman because he was during his 4-year reign.
But he's a bigger star right now. Once WrestleMania 40 ended and he lost and he came back, that was the next level, the next evolution of Roman Reigns.
What's the evolution? He's the same nigga.
Nah, nigga, he came back a babyface, bro. That's what happened.
I guarantee this whole time he's never been a babyface. People cheered him, yes, but he's never been a babyface. This man didn't want to work with CM Punk at War Games. This man didn't want to work with Cody Rhodes at War Games.
First of all, he didn't ask for CM Punk. All right, at War Games. That was Paul Heyman who went and did that. He just wanted to keep it in the family, and then Paul Heyman went and got CM Punk.
Okay.
What's
Still,
so crazy about that? And then
work with
CM
the
Punk
people.
was the heel who fucking went up to him and said Zebros or some shit, and then he mocked him like he was some young boy, as Roman Reigns said.
Roman Reigns is not a baby face. He's a heel.
He's a good guy.
100%.
He's a good guy.
And these people cheer for him. They're getting brainwashed. They're getting this nigga control. Look, at the end of the day, Solo Sikoa treated his tribal team better than Roman did the Bloodline.
The bloodline of old when he was a heel.
He's
Okay.
treating them the same way. He's using
Nah, bro, he ain't talking down on the Usos. He ain't talk down on them.
Oh man.
He
But
did not
using-
talk down on them. He just
But
said,
he-
"Hey, Jay, go win the King of the Ring and go get that other title."
But he's using them to do everything else, right? Oh, go
No,
take care of LA Knight. Go
do
take
you
care
just
of
like
Roy
that-
Speeds.
You just like these other niggas who said Roman Reigns hasn't retained the LA Knights. He hasn't retained the championship. You know, he hasn't had a match that he won without help. That nigga, every match that he's had, he's done it by himself.
And look what Pun just said. At Clash, he didn't need to use an exposed turned up turnbuckle to beat Jacob, and proceeded to use the exposed turnbuckle multiple times, just like he did at Backlash. And then he low blowed Jacob for during the pin.
Oh, Derek, they talking crazy about the Tribal Chief. Here's the thing. Okay, you're in a bloodline, a tribal combat. What's wrong with what he did at Clash?
What about
What is
Backlash?
wrong? What about it?
He used the exposed turn. Yes, exactly. You can't sit here and say like.
Did he rip the turnbuckle off?
He used it.
Did he rip it off?
Doesn't matter. He used it.
Did he rip it off?
This nigga here.
How'd the turnbuckle get exposed, Dre?
Denial is what you.
How
are.
did the turnbuckle get exposed, Dre?
Nile is a river.
Dre, how
It
did the
doesn't
turnbuckle
matter.
get exposed?
It does not matter how it get exposed. You're still using it.
Dre?
That's like saying, oh, if a girl comes up butt naked and you smash, oh, how did she get there in the first place? You still did it at the end of the day.
Dre. Now, if someone tried, if you're a wrestler, someone came down with a steel chair, you kick them and they drop the steel chair. Is it okay for you to pick that steel chair up and then hit them with it?
If there's grounds of disqualification, no.
So that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking for grounds of disqualification. That's not someone did this.
The backlash match was what? A regular ass match, right? It wasn't
That wouldn't. First
extreme.
of all, you wouldn't get disqualified for throwing someone on an exposed turnbuckle. Nobody ever gets disqualified for that. When? Name me one match.
It doesn't matter, Daniel. It's against the rules. It is exposed steel.
I understand that, Dre. But if
But
Jacob,
of course, it's Roman Reigns. He could do whatever he wants. He could
No,
no. He could hit CM Punk with steel steps at WrestleMania, and nobody called shit because that was a regular ass match.
Cody Rhodes did the same thing to Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, and nobody said nothing.
Wasn't that not a regular ass match?
No, that was a regular match with Cody and Brock, and he hit him with the stairs, and nothing happened.
Guess what? I just said early in the show, Cody Rhodes is a damn heel too.
When did you say that? You didn't say he was a heel. You just said he's been a little gangster. You didn't say he was a heel.
Tendencies. So everyone want to talk about Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns is the same motherfucker as he's been since WrestleMania 39 and 40.
Listen, all I'm saying is that if Jacob pulled the turnbuckle off, right, and he had the intention of using it against Roman, and then Roman just happened to use it to him, I don't think that that's grounds for whatever you're saying here. So that's just my personal opinion. I think if someone exposed the turnbuckle, and then they end up being the one getting used on, I don't think that's really a factor, and I think that does matter. Because if Roman just went over and said, "Nah, fuck this. Let me rip this turnbuckle off. I need a little razzle dazzle for Jacob," I would understand what you're saying. But that's not what happened. I would get what you're saying if that was the case. But LA Knight said Roman hasn't had a match where he didn't have any help. That motherfucker, that is completely false.
It's been false for the past 3 matches. You got to look at the whole past 4 years when he was champion that he
We
needed
ain't
help.
talking about that.
Oh,
We
now
ain't
we
talking
don't
about
talk
that.
about the past.
That's not what we're talking about right now, though. We're not talking. We're not talking. We're talking. Since
All right.
I'm talking about
We'll
since
see.
he's come back.
We'll see. That's all I say. We'll see. And when he goes right back to his old bloodline shit, I don't want to hear you say not a goddamn shit at
What
all.
you mean, talking down on his family?
Talking down on his family, using the Usos to win matches, to do other shit. Roman said he didn't need to use a turnbuckle during the match.
So what? What y'all niggas mad at? Like, come on, just leave him alone.
He's a heel. He
He's
don't care
he's
about the
baby.
title. He's
He's
using
biggest
his
baby
family.
face.
Solo
He's the
Sikoa is
biggest
a real
baby
tribal
face.
chief. Solo Sikoa is actually spitting real facts.
Solo Sikoa ain't no damn tribal chief, sir. Okay? He lost that right at the Raw Netflix premiere. Okay? He ain't no tribal chief. I love Solo. I think he's fantastic. He's hilarious. I love him. But he is not the tribal chief. He's not. That's just a fact.
Solo is actually spitting truth, and Roman is a heel. And we'll see more about that later on throughout this summer.
Oh, and by the way, fuck all you people who saying that the bloodline story is stupid and we shouldn't be doing this again, because I'm intrigued. I don't know about you guys, but I'm intrigued. Dre's just waiting for Roman to be a bad guy.
He already is a bad guy. There's nothing to wait on.
Not. No, he's not. He's great. Guido. All right. Guido said, house shows. Guido said, house shows don't matter. False. Where else can you get that type of event, meet superstars, and let stars work out their chemistry? Lack of house shows has had a negative effect on the business. Yeah. I think the only positive is people have more time with their families. Because when you really think about it, like especially Attitude Era and like growing up, like the way that these niggas was on the road was crazy. Crazy. But, and I just heard Bubba Ray talking about this the other day, talking about how like when they would go on the road and have the house shows, like they would try out different things in the match and find like one way, like, oh yeah, this is something we could bring to TV. Like it definitely was yeah, it was definitely fantastic.
Thank you, Pun.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Jacob was getting jumped every week by Roman and the Usos, and somehow Roman's a babyface.
Wasn't unprovoked. Jacob was the heel in that situation.
Why? Because he used a tongue and death grip, someone his whole family used.
Yep. He. What did Roman say? He said, "You're not busting this out on at a bar and at 3 a.m. Like, yeah, you use that against 8 people." No, he was the heel for that.
Roman Reigns upset that he used a move when this man choked out his own twin brother in front of what? No, he choked out Jimmy in front of Jay and injured Jimmy, but he want to be mad at the tongue and death grip.
There was no rules in that match. It was a Hell in a Cell.
There's no rules in a regular ass promo where he used a tongue and death grip.
That was just it. That's a family thing, though. All right, that's a family tongue and death grip. That's family business.
God.
All right, so you stay out of it. All right, listen. That was a fun little debate. All right, that was fun. Any more lies that? I don't think I have any more. You, Dre? You want to go on to the next topic?
Yeah, we'll go to the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to switch it up. Second topic. Wrestlers that could work in any era. Go ahead, type that in, Dre. Make a little magic bar up here.
I'm just putting it in the comments.
Roman Reigns is a good guy.
Here we go.
I love my tribal chief.
Hey, we can see.
Hey, listen, I was a big dog hater. Suffering succotash. And we got the real guy. All right, wrestlers that work in any era. I'm going to kick this off, and I'm going to say something way out of left field to kick this off, just so you know. Dalton Castle. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. The Peacock himself, Dalton Castle, would have worked in any era. Any era. Flashy, flamboyant, had a great gimmick, looked the part, very charismatic, and that boy could wrestle circles around motherfuckers. Dalton Castle. I think he's great.
I'm not going to argue with that, honestly.
Yeah, I thought he was way more meant for the WWE, to be honest, than Ring of Honor.
Dylan Wallace says LA Knight, which, yeah.
Probably would have been a champion back in the day than now.
You know, no pun intended. Nate says Kit Wilson.
I don't know if I'm jacking that.
And Derek Martin says Gunther.
Gunther is like the obvious answer. Gunther might be the only motherfucker that could have been back there in the Luthez days.
Pun says Devon Evans. In the Luthez days, yeah, definitely.
Gunther could have been back there with Luthez and Buddy Rogers and all of those motherfuckers.
Pun says Javon Evans. I would have continued my my what do you call it? My gig and trying to say Lars Sullivan, but the comments he just recently made about Big E, he can be like those porn videos he did and go fuck himself now.
Wait, what did he say about a Tori Ewan?
That basically that his neck injury was karma because of him supporting Black Lives Matter movement.
You better not ever say something positive about Lars Sullivan on this goddamn show, Dre Macon. Ever again.
That's why I just said what I said.
Oh my goodness. A sick bastard.
I would say Drew McIntyre.
Oh, Big D?
Yeah, the now Drew McIntyre, not the 3MB version, but because the big Scottish heel back in the day, Attitude Era, I don't know what they would do with him. He'll probably talk shit. And now, so I think that works.
Zelina Vega was not making it in the Attitude Era, being respected, by the way. Like, you can't really put women. There's not a lot of women I'm going to be putting on this list of working in any era.
I mean, she could survive in there. I'll tell you that.
She'd survive. Yeah.
She ain't wrestling. She'll be in some other type matches.
Dylan Wallace says Bobby Lashley, and I don't think so, because Bobby Lashley was never. He didn't have that charisma. Bobby didn't have that charisma. But
you could put him in the 80s with a manager like
the here. I'll say this. The Hurt Business could have been in the NWA against the Four Horsemen.
I can see that.
Dan Guido says Bret Hart, and I'm gonna say absolutely not, because Bret Hart. The most compelling character work of Bret Hart was the couple months of his heel run. That was it. As far as, overall. So, I don't know. Maybe he could have any older era. I don't think Bret would have lasted today.
Today's kind of tricky, to be honest with you. It's not like saying Bret Hart.
That's the real question. What wrestlers back in the day would last today? I do agree with Derek when he says Shawn Michaels, because Shawn was total package.
For back then, yes.
I think if you took 96 or 2000, if you took 96 Michaels and put him here today, he's cooking. Eddie Guerrero, yes.
Yeah, he's cooking in matches, but would he be main event? Would there be women falling off the guardrail for the Heartbreak Kid gimmick?
Absolutely.
I think he would be tagging with Kid Wilson.
Shut the fuck up, Dre. I'll leave this goddamn show right now.
I mean, look what they did to Dolph Ziggler.
Here goes this guy Guido talking about Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette. Paul Heyman. I mean, he's been in almost every era, but
Fun said Eddie Guerrero, Ric Flair, Randy Orton. I'm gonna go with Big Bad Wade Barrett. Cody Rhodes. We got a Cody Rhodes in here. But yeah, Wade Barrett, I think, was definitely surviving the old days. Bring out that bare knuckle shit. Nate says JBL as well too. Is it regular JBL or Justin Bradshaw?
Nah. We're talking about the Wall Street God himself, the wrestling God. Heel JBL would fit into any era at all. That motherfucker could have been having a match with Bruiser Brody back in the day, and it would have been wild.
That just reminded me of another name. He's not your typical, but as far as look wise, Brody King. Him back in the day, looking the way that he looked now, would probably be like final boss type shit.
Coming out with the shiesty, fucking people going crazy.
Yeah, like New Japan would fucking love the shit out of old like Brody King from back in the day. They'll be having him with Stan Henson and Vader, and yeah.
Shout out God's hate.
Ricky Steamboat could cook in AEW. Ricky Steamboat probably can cook in AEW now if he wanted to. Like, to be honest with you,
bro. Remember that last Ricky Steamboat run? That last Ricky Steamboat run was all right.
Seth has all of us. Why couldn't HBK?
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Before Randy Savage put up a banger, Ultimate Warrior. He can cook in any era too.
A banger with Ultimate Warrior is crazy.
It's just it's weird with the 80s, like people, like your Randy Savages and Bret Harts, like, you know, I don't know what their character is, to be honest with you. Like Bret Hart was just a wrestler from Canada that wore pink.
That's a fucking fact.
Randy Savage was just a crazy man who came out to graduation music, like in colorful attire. I don't know what a Macho Man is. If you think about the name Macho Man, sir, what are we talking about here? Macho Man Randy Savage. Sounds AI generated.
That's a fucking fact. Derek says Bray Wyatt. Okay, pun, first of all. I don't know who you think I'm being a hater on, okay? The retirement match was fire is a crazy statement to me, okay? That's just my opinion. Fire is a little overzealous to me. That's all I'm saying, okay? I love Macho Man. Thought Macho Man was great. And when I was a kid, I thought the Ultimate Warrior was cool. Then I grew up and was like, man, that dude's a piece of shit. But, you know, I'm not being a hater. Bray Wyatt. They would have had Bray Wyatt. What the fuck's that nigga's name? They said Kevin Sullivan. They would have just been out here terrifying children.
I don't trust Vince McMahon in the 90s to take care of Bray Wyatt the way that he took care of Mankind. I feel like they would probably team him up with that other dude. What's that? What's the other guy's name? That Bray Wyatt, Waylon Mercy.
Oh yeah, Dan Spivey.
They probably just would have been a tag team, and that's it, honestly. So we got a Samoa Joe comment from Dylan Wallace as well too.
Put him fucking anywhere. Put him anywhere. He's going. My God, he's going. I'd say Obafemi.
Yeah.
The ruler.
And Vince McMahon would stereotype the fuck out of him in the 80s and 90s. But yeah.
Nah, bro, he would have just been.
They would have had Obafemi coming out barefoot with just goddamn grass
with the spear and everything.
Like doing the same exact shit.
They would have had a dead animal on the end of that spear.
He would have been carrying a dead tiger on his shoulder.
It would have just been Coming to America. That would have been his whole gimmick. Prince Akeem.
Oh man.
From Zamunda.
Teaming up.
They would have had the whole shit. Yeah. Yeah, they would have did them foul. They would have did them foul.
Now, a regular wrestler that I say could probably go anywhere, and you might be a little shocked, is Hangman, Adam Page.
The question is if the wrestlers could do it, not the business. Yeah, I think Bray back then, his vignettes would have been crazy. He would have survived. He would have did great. I think so. As a character.
Give me Vladimir Kozlov.
All right, next subject here. All right, we're gonna move on, folks. Dre pissed me off now.
You can't tell me he wouldn't main event WrestleMania 7 with Hulk Hogan. You can't tell me he's not main eventing at least one of them Donald Trump WrestleManias.
And losing real good. Where is he from? Is he Russian?
Yeah, Russia.
They would have milked that shit for anything they could get.
No holds barred would have started Vladimir Kozlov.
Hulk Hogan has put a stop to Russia all by himself.
Would have been Rocky 3 or 4 all over again.
Jesus Christ. Oh, the Ukraine. They were the same place at one point, though, right? And then they broke off?
I think that's his real thing. I think they try to portray him as Russian.
Okay.
Chris Benoit.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and skip past that. All right. We're gonna move on to our next. How are we doing on time here? We're doing good? Okay, yeah. Wrestling conspiracy theories. Oh, wait, hold on. Dylan Wallace said Kane, by the way. And Guido said this is one of the best sound clips of the pod's history. Such a bullseye take. I don't know which one he's talking about, but I'll take it. Okay. So yeah, wrestling conspiracy theories. Now, I didn't really know what you meant. Oh, Kozlov versus Hogan. Wrestling conspiracy theories. Now, Dre, what did you have in mind when you came up with this wonderful, wonderful topic of wrestling conspiracy theories? What popped into your head?
So the main two that I thought about when bringing this up was like the people that will probably never know the real answer to this, honestly. That too. Pun. I'm not even gonna that one's crazy. That the Montreal screw job was work.
Yeah.
Like, or it was fake or something like that, just that whole whatever. And also that, what was the other one? That Vince Russo was basically a double agent to go and ruin WCW. So, little things like that.
Oh, well, the Vince Russo thing was quite intriguing. I do 1000% believe that the Montreal Screwjob was very real. Okay. The one that always intrigued me was this whole Stephanie McMahon Macho Man dating thing when she was underage.
That is probably one that will go into the grave.
Like, we're just never gonna know. And I want to know what the fuck happened there. How did this come about? All right, because this can't be like the whole Sierra's really a man thing. When we were in middle school and everybody said Sierra had a penis. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like that. This is something that just traveled the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about Stephanie McMahon and the Macho Man dating when she was like a child. We can't be doing that. Listen, that was one of them ones. Yeah, that one, that was some wild shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck? What else is there? How about the Pat Patterson ring boy scandal?
Oh, I believe that.
I think there might have been some truth to that.
I mean, I know we all saw Pat Patterson's touching story, no pun intended, on the Legends house. On the Legends house. We all
talking about the show on network back in the day?
Yeah, WWE Network.
I enjoyed the fuck out of that show.
That was a good
I
show.
loved it.
And then that was basically like the first time he came out, I guess, in public. He was like, oh. And then we found out some stories. So he was like, oh. Like,
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. My boy Dylan Wallace came through with some heat real quick. He said Moolah fucking pimping out female wrestlers.
man.
Crazy.
Man.
Her dark side of the ring was a fucking nightmare, bro. Like she was Nino Brown of female wrestling. All right, that was Frank Lucas of female wrestling, bro.
Crazy.
The shit she was doing out here.
So not really a conspiracy, but I think Sting was too pussy to join WWF in 2001, and he used Booker T thing as an excuse. It's tough because it wasn't just Booker T. Everybody from WCW is getting dogged out, like DDP, Canyon, Goldberg. Goldberg obviously didn't get the shit that he was supposed to get. Like, and like that whole The Rock saying "Who the blue hell are you" to Booker T is kind of crazy. Like, even though The Rock said it to pretty much everybody. I mean, like, come on now, that's just burial right there.
WCW champion, sucker.
And then he beat the WCW champion at a WWF pay-per-view.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oof, yeah, that was. There's a conspiracy out there that I do not believe, and that is that Shawn Michaels was not injured and didn't face Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13. I think he was injured and he hurt himself and he lost his smile in the process and he just didn't feel good. And yeah, he was injured and was not medically cleared to wrestle.
My man's bullshitting.
I will not believe that. All right. He was hurt.
Wasn't he there at WrestleMania 13, lollygagging around, dancing and shit?
He wasn't wrestling. Okay. He was doing what he could. He wasn't cleared to wrestle. So he sat at the commentary table for a little bit. Brett was like, "Oh, you're over there with your little pussyfoot injury." Well, I thought that was a pretty good impression, actually. But yeah, I mean, the guy was hurt. Big deal. He was hurt. Shit happens.
I think another one, and especially more recent, very, very recent, is that there was always a plan for Cody Rhodes to face Roman at WrestleMania 40. I don't believe that at all. I think they wanted to stick to their guns with Rock and Roman. They thought that was going to be, fans would just shut up and buy it. And that was that. Shawn versus Bret. Smoke was really about Sonny. Bret was trying to save her and Shawn was mad. Bret was trying to take his bitch.
Absolutely not. Sonny has left it on record many times that there was never anything at all between her and Bret whatsoever, and she loved her time with Shawn, and I believe her.
I don't know. Sonny was a thought, so who knows what she just don't fuck with black people.
This nigga Guido said, to be a Shawn Michaels fan, you have to be able to separate the art from the artist. I believe that he was injured, okay? And that's that, Guido, all right? I personally believe he was injured. Maybe he wasn't.
This man Daniel's still playing R. Kelly and Mystical at the cookouts.
Absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. All right? 90s Shawn. Yeah, whatever, bro. What good conspiracy theories are there?
What was the first one that I said? Oh, I said the Montreal screw job and the damn, I forgot the other one. Just that quick.
Oh, that's that old school that there was that the Ultimate Warriors was the Ultimate Warrior. There was two of them, and when he came back in '96, that it was a different one.
Oh, that the other one was dead.
Yeah. That was crazy. CM Punk, yeah, people who think that the pipe bomb was unscripted was relax. Okay, that is ridiculous.
I think the biggest one that we could probably elaborate on is we always start the show with that line is Triple H being a racist.
I do not think Triple H is racist, and I will die on that hill.
And yes, we'll always go on the WrestleMania 19 against Booker T thing. That you can't say nothing about that at all.
I've gone on many rants on here and TikTok about it.
And you definitely can't say nothing about him mocking Mark Henry by like doing fucking monkey noises and shit like that. And then the whole, nation blackface thing. We don't. Besides that, those three obvious. Besides those three obvious things that make you a racist, Triple H.
Yeah. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Besides those things, yeah. Other than that.
Oh, besides him talking to the Indian dude in New York.
I love that clip so much. He hits him with the "thank you, come again." Oh God. Oh God. He's not a racist though. He's not. I swear, he's not.
Of course not.
He's not. Absolutely not. And there's no real proof of it anyway. So, man, come on. And I think MVP is such a bitch the way he keeps crying about Triple H to any media outlet that he could fucking get his hands on. Like, grow the fuck up, bro. Nigga, you're trash. You were never going to be a star. You're whack. Like, come on. You old as shit. Like, you ain't doing it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry your career went how it did. Stop blaming Triple H for everything. Move the fuck on.
I don't understand why this man is always just so upset about him.
Guido said if he isn't racist, he certainly feels a certain way. Not in 2026, okay? That man loved Bianca Belair, right? He loves Jade. He loves all the black women wrestlers. He loves Oba. Come on. He loves Javon. Shawn loves Javon. Let me tell you, Shawn Michaels loves Javon Evans. But yes, no, Triple H is not racist in 2026, no. Guido said Hogan's black eye, as you may know, from WrestleMania 9.
Is that a jet ski incident that they said?
Delete Pun's comment right now. That's ridiculous.
Coming back to get sympathy. That's wild.
That's fucking insane. Yeah, Hogan got the black eye, and yeah, he was like had some crazy accident or whatever the fuck it was he said that he got into. But the story goes that Macho Man had knocked him the fuck out in the locker room, and that's how he got the black eye.
Busted his shit.
Yeah, he said, hold up, nigga.
What about Shawn Michaels getting jumped by those like 8-9 Marines?
Oh yeah, no, he got his ass whooped.
I feel like he probably just blacked out and fucking fell down a flight of stairs. And that's the story that they came up with.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. How about the conspiracy theory that the higher power back in '99 was supposed to be Christopher Daniels?
There was so many rumors on that. It was supposed to be what? Jake Roberts, then the Ultimate Warrior. Now we get more as Christopher Daniels, but he was too short, and Vince said no. I could see Vince saying no because he's too short, because he didn't fuck with short people back in the day, or just in general. So,
yeah.
But as a fan, if we're growing up watching, obviously we did. If we were sitting there and then we see a random ass nigga that we've never seen before, because obviously he wasn't in no WCW and we didn't know, he's just a random dude, and we supposed to say he's the higher power. Were we supposed to accept that?
No.
Like,
you're just showing up, nigga. I don't know you.
Like, who are you?
No, we ain't got time for that.
So even if he did become the higher power, it probably would have been at the end of his career right there. Because what are we doing after that?
I mean, hey,
You think you're going to wrestle at WrestleMania after that?
no, get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. Conspiracy theory: Jimmy Snuka was supposed to be the guy before Hulk Hogan. You are not the first person I've heard say that, and I know there was a point where he was like the biggest baby face in the old New York territory, as they like to call it. But I think that a lot of that was like a trust issue with old Jimmy, that Jimmy was not going to be the guy because he just could not be trusted. You know, unfortunately, that's what they say.
Well, probably because they had some deep dark secret that they had to cover up back in the day.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Oh, here's a good conspiracy. Wrestlers secretly run the dirt sheets.
That's like one that who recently, I think someone recently called out Kevin Owens, saying that he's the one that be going to the dirt sheets and reporting shit back to him.
Really?
Yeah, they called out Kevin Owens specifically, said that he the snitch.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that very much. So thank God Snooker caught that body.
That's not.
That's fucking crazy, pun. That is crazy. So thank God Jimmy caught that body is wild.
That's insane.
That is crazy. All right, we're gonna do one more topic for the folks before we wrap this bad boy up, ladies and gentlemen. And we are gonna do, I believe Dre worded it as wrestlers you would push, and more so wrestlers overrated and underrated. So Dre, if you would be so kind, okay, my Mr. Front and Back friend, if you could go ahead and kick that off.
So are we talking current product or just overall? Because I don't want the comments to be filled up with Shelton Benjamin the whole damn time. So
That is a great point. We understand Shelton. All right. We don't need to get into all that. We know. All right. We fucking know. Okay. He's happy now. He's happy doing what he's doing.
he's all right.
Please just let it go. You could go from any point, Dre.
So someone that I would say is underrated overall. In this current era, I would go with Dragunov. Like Ilya, obviously he did a lot in NXT UK and stuff like that. But in the main roster, and specifically now the reports coming out that they don't see him as a top star, I feel like you can do something with Ilya Dragunov. Like a little tweak in whatever character to make him connect with the fan base, like whatever. But he obviously could wrestle his ass off. I think he has the look, and he has a dedication and can put on any type of match that you want, honestly. So
he's got that intensity, man.
I think his stock really honestly fell after that whole Brock Lesnar shit. After
Yeah,
the
get
Rumble.
the fuck out.
You know,
I don't understand. Why are you this man? How is Javon Evans underrated, sir? Please tell me. The nigga's on Raw every Monday. He's about to go to the fucking the semifinals of the King of the Ring. Where is that underrated? Man's been on the main roster for a cup of coffee and living his best life. Where is the underration? Somebody tell me. I understand that's your pal. We get it. That's your homeboy. I understand. Where is he underrated? He should be champion. No, he should not. Not yet. And you know why? Because I want Javon Evans' story to be told before he wins the championship.
I can respect that.
I want his story to be told. I want that championship victory to mean something. Not just because he's your goddamn friend. I want it to mean something to the masses. All right? Not just, oh, Javon won the title. Congratulations, pun. No. I want him to win the title and say, damn, that nigga did it for us.
Well,
that's what I want to say.
He should have been a champion, but they took him out of NXT. early.
Yes, absolutely. And we saw the grind that he was on for that NXT championship. So if he would have won that NXT championship, it would have meant everything.
That would have been peak. So yeah, for him to be on main roster now, we got to rebuild that story again. So, and it looks kind of crowded right now because that IC title picture looking crazy. Now there's
that IC title picture is going to one fucking person who is underrated, and he's gonna show everybody why he should be where he is, and that's Chad motherfucking Gable. Until that mass versus mass match, he was underrated. Then that mass versus mass showed y'all who the fuck Chad Gable is. Dre, when I tell you that match on Raw with Rusev, as he's wrestling, I'm like, man, this nigga should just bust out an angle slam in here. He should do it. I'm clamoring for it. Then he busted out the angle slam, and it just looked like 99 Kurt. It looked like 2000 Kurt. Angle slam, then the ankle lock. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the crowd was already behind him, but somewhere in the middle of that match, that crowd got very behind Chad Gable. Like very behind him.
Real quick.
He made them a believer.
Real quick before how do you feel about that? The Def Rebel remix?
No, I'm not addressing that on this podcast. Move on. Obafemi, I will not say underrated for Obafemi at all. Yes, Chad Gable, yes. Pun, Montez Antonio Ford. My man Ford about to drop a song? Y'all saw the clip of that?
That shit was heat.
I was like, ooh, boy, you cooking. Yes. I think Montez is incredibly underrated, and he should be a world champion one day.
I'm going to also go Ethan Page.
Oh, I think I said it on this podcast. I know I said it to my man Will. Ethan is going to be somebody, bro.
He has to.
And he's going to be like that somebody that's going to be on like the Tonight Show somebody.
Yeah, I can see it.
He is great at what he does. He is amazing. He's like that next one that's going to transcend with like outside of WWE stardom, I think.
And Pun, I know a couple of years ago people would be like, the fuck, but I can see it now too. And AJ Francis.
I will never.
Nah, you gotta give him his
I will.
props.
All right. I'll give you this. He is doing the best work of his career right now. That's all. Okay. That's what I will say. Okay. That's what I will say.
Fair enough.
But he be talking crazy, like, I'm the best on the mic in all of wrestling. I'm the best heel in all of wrestling. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
You gotta live up to the gimmick. If you don't believe it, he gotta Ilya Taporia himself until someone fucking Justin Gaethje his ass.
Oof.
Yeah,
he fucked him up. Leon AJ Styles Jr. Slater. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Mr. Slater, but yeah, man, you know.
Is there anyone currently that's overrated? Like Ricky Sosa.
Is he just a song? Bang bang? Sosa?
Bang bang? Overrated?
He's okay. He's okay.
Don't quote me. I didn't really watch all his matches. I'm just.
He's. Yeah. Oh, pun! Wow.
He hates this man.
Guido said Cody Rhodes wants to be John Cena, but it's more like Bob Backlund. Yeah, you tell that to the kids that are crying every time he comes out, and you get no, shut up.
But I mean, Bob Backlund was a good American hero back in the day too. So held the title for what, 4 years?
Yeah, he had a little stretch. Braun Breaker being overrated is crazy. I think Darby Allin's overrated, personally.
Yeah, that's going to be the hot take for the sickos.
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I think he's a little overrated. I don't know why you're saying Goldberg. Nate, if there's one thing you know about me, I despise Bill Goldberg. He is probably in my top 3 most hated wrestlers. Wait, who did he say ripped off Braun? Or does everything? Who?
Obafemi.
Oh.
He said he came into the main roster and snatched a chain off Braun Breaker's neck.
Well, to be fair, he's in tag. He's in tag matches because Logan Paul got injured. You know, that's why he's holding the fort down for the team because he's a good team player. So
even before that, like Pun got a point. We were supposed to have what, Braun and Brock? That didn't happen.
First of all, who told you we were supposed to have Braun and Brock?
That's exactly what I was supposed to be playing for.
Who told you that?
Before he came into the main roster, no one said, "Oh, let's do Oba versus Brock Lesnar." 3 times.
Please tell me this. Where did WWE lead you to believe that it was supposed to be Brock and Braun?
When Brock came back and was backstage with the whole Vision, and then he looked at Braun, that was the whole setup for that. Him being with the Vision was the whole setup for that.
Says who? Nothing I saw on TV told me we were supposed to get Brock and Braun.
So who's Brock going to face then if Oba never came to the main roster?
I don't know. All I'm telling you is that nothing that I watched on WWE programming told me that Braun and Brock was supposed to be a thing. That's all I'm saying.
2 matches that was locked in for Brock Lesnar before Oba came around.
Told you? Where did they say that on television?
There were 2 matches that were locked in. That was Braun and that was Gunther.
Where did you hear this? Dirt sheets?
Everywhere. And then, like I said, he came with the Vision.
But what this is what I'm saying, Dre. Let's hear me out. I get what you're saying. I'm telling you, I understand what you're saying. But these are things that we read. We cannot say that we were supposed to get this and that because there was no, we can't say that WWE was going to go that direction because there was no inkling of that on television. We can read whatever we want. But there was no inkling that we were actually going to get Braun and because guess what? I thought we were supposed to get Brock and Gunther.
But also, look, let's call it a spade a spade. Oba and Javon was called up early. They were not supposed to be up on the main roster yet. They were supposed to go to Stand and Deliver. So if they was going to Stand and Deliver, that means that there's no WrestleMania for him. If there's no WrestleMania for him, who in that main roster would have been able to take on Brock Lesnar during that point in time? John Cena's retired.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying that.
So of course we didn't see anything on WWE TV because as soon as this nigga showed up in December, that's what all people wanted was Oba and Brock. Everything, like I said, when Brock came back for War Games and was pairing with the Vision, that was supposed. I could see it right there. That's the direction.
I thought when he was doing all that, we were still just gonna get to Brock and Gunther.
I think Brock and Gunther was supposed to still be SummerSlam. Well, but who knows?
Dylan Wallace said, Guido said, what an episode. From pastor to lawyer. Dylan said he agrees about Darby. Promos are just bad. Yeah, we're having a good time here, Dre. But yes, listen, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying there was no real seed planted that Brock and Braun was where we were going. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Don't fucking shoot me, all right? But I don't think Braun's overrated. I don't. I won't say underrated. I'll say underexposed because she's just on NXT, maybe. But that fucking Kendall Gray, that girl fucking wrestles, Dre.
She does work, like for real.
That girl fucking wrestles. All right. Chad, I'm telling you, Kurt Angle got all his little kids running around. Little Chad Gables, little Kendall Grades. He got all his little babies running around here. And yeah, I think she's gonna be a fucking problem.
I'm going to say two statements. One of them may be controversial, and then the other one's just a regular thing. The regular thing is for all these fans that's worried about Jada Parker, relax. She's going to get her moment. She's going to get her shine. Chill out, pun. She's not overrated. You just mad. Jada Parker, she's going to be fine. She's going to get her moment. She's not going to be a jobber like you guys are saying. And to go back to the overrated category, sorry, Natty Neidhart. Not sorry. I just never bought into it.
I'm not gonna agree. Oh, sorry, Nate. Forgot to mention Jason Jordan, people. For Kurt Angle's kids. I can't agree that Natty's overrated because I don't think that Natty's had that career that you could say she's overrated. I don't think she's had that push to that level ever to be overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. You've never been a fan. I get it. But I don't think overrated would be the right word because she hasn't really had that career. It's like, bro, why is she getting all this? She ain't even that good. I think Natty's actually really great. And after Rhea won that title from Charlotte, Rhea had the only match that I remember after she won after she won the title from Charlotte was the match that she had with Natty on Monday Night Raw. That was incredible. So I won't say Natty's overrated. I think a lot of her. I think her promo and like the way she talks isn't believable really. But I think her Natty character, like of Natty, is actually pretty decent, personally.
I just think if she wasn't a Neidhart or whatever, she would have been released a while ago.
I think she does a lot. I don't know. I think she does a lot for the company itself outside of wrestling. So I think, it's
like wrestling,
and especially with training girls, and like you still got to remember she is a heart. She knows a lot of shit. That's why so many people are going to her school. You know what I'm saying? Like she's got people from different companies showing up at her school.
I mean, yeah, that's why they kept Apollo Crews for so long because he was doing so much shit backstage. But
Natty's cooking though. She got everybody out here training at the dungeon. They doing the damn thing. I can't say overrated. Underrated Shiloh Hill, I will give you that. I don't know what it is about him. And I don't even think that I just listened to Busted Open today and they were talking about this. They don't know what it is about Shiloh, but it's something. It's something.
Dylan Wallace said, what are we thinking about Mason Rook? I haven't bought in yet. I'm sorry. I can't even sit here and lie. I think it's just it might be NXT production. Like the Titantron is corny to me. The music is whack.
Oh, you mean the Mason Ryan music?
Yeah, like it's just all whack. And they say, oh yeah, he's a big man that can fly. That's cool. We had Keith Lee.
I sure did. We had Bam Bam Bigelow.
We got Jacob Fatu. What makes him like we had Kevin Owens?
We sure fucking did.
What
makes him special?
Like, yeah, John Cena posted him on Instagram. That's cool.
That nigga looks like he bags my groceries at ShopRite. I'm sorry, that was crazy.
He said we made a truce at Mania, but for fuck's sake. I said Izzy Dame.
Daniel Garcia. Said Izzy Dame is boring. Daniel Garcia,
Daniel Garcia should have signed with NXT when he had a chance, and now his stock just dropped. Tony D'Angelo. I can see that.
Guido said Dwayne Johnson's overrated. I like The Rock. Dwayne, not so much.
Dwayne is obvious phony.
I think Edge is overrated.
Here we go. We not doing this.
And Christian's better.
We're not. All right. Well, Christian is better. He's definitely underrated.
Yeah, that's where we're going right now. Yeah, Christian's underrated, Edge overrated. That's where I'm going.
Overrated. Will Hobbs. Oh, come on.
We ain't. Nah, no. Not doing it. Not doing it at all. Whatever the fuck his name. I feel like every time Pun says something that it's like someone he's had like a bad interaction with or something. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. He don't like somebody or somebody don't like him or something. Let's see. Let's look on the AEW side. Who's overrated and underrated? I'll say this. I don't even think she wrestles over there no more. But Serena Deeb was heavily underrated.
That's a fact.
Serena Deeb was so underrated. There was I think it was Double or Nothing 2000. Double or Nothing 2022. Serena Deeb fought Thunder Rosa, and it was the match of the night. Easily.
She can put a match on like crazy.
Yeah, Serena Deeb is highly underrated.
Dylan Wallace said Pac is underrated.
I think Pac's right where he needs to be. I think, I think he does exactly what he's supposed to do. I won't say overrated or underrated. I think he's right where he should be at.
Said overrated Nyla Rose.
Let's talk about it. Hold up. Pun. Let's talk about it. Dre, what do you think about that?
John Moxley being overrated?
Yes.
I thought about it right before I mean, I think what John Moxley's problem is that we obviously keep comparing him to Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, which he is nowhere near that level. But then there's dumbass fans out here that be like, oh, he's better than. I keep going to keep calling him out every time we talk about this. That guy, what's his name? Not Dante. Is it Dante? Whatever the douche is from Stash Club Wrestling that's currently there now, saying that John Moxley is better than Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, and it's not even close. The fuck out of here. What are we talking about?
People who say, oh, John Moxley or Dean Ambrose was the clear leader of the Shield back in the day. I was like, what? Was it clear? It wasn't clear to me.
John, not Dante. Shout out Dante. Dante, cool people. Yes, John.
All right, hold on. What do we got here? Dylan Wallace said Jamie Hayter loves him some Haterade. Big fan. Guido, I don't know if you meant that Brian Cage was overrated or underrated. And Dylan said Mox is rated right where he needs to be. I think Moxley fans make it worse for John Moxley.
Yes.
Guido called Moxley a tryhard.
And the thing is, and I think what also shitted on him was everyone comparing him. Oh, he could be the next Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Absolutely not.
Where?
Not in my house. Nuh-uh. I don't fucking think so, pal. Not even close.
We got underrated AR Fox.
I'd say underappreciated more than rated, underrated. I think,
I give my guy Leo Rush up there. He's becoming appreciated.
I'm going to say something a little controversial.
Oh, here we go.
And I don't even know if I actually believe this. Is Swerve Strickland overrated?
I know Punter's going to say yes.
Yeah, he don't like him. Dylan Wallace said, has AR Fox ever cut a promo?
I don't know. Overrated is tough because he can still wrestle his ass off. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna say something that's completely irrelevant. That Captain Sean Dean guy was talking about how, like, you know, I would never go to the WWE, blah, 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 blah. I'm making a difference here in AEW. Nigga, what are you doing?
Who are you?
What difference did you make? You ain't going to WWE because WWE don't probably know who the fuck you are.
They don't want you.
See, Dylan Wallace, and Dylan is a big AEW fan. I found that out when I had him on the show as a guest, you know, because he was a great guy. He said Swerve is a tad overrated. Just a tad. I think it just might be slightly, you know. Let me get this out the way. Mercedes Moné, fucking rated. Overrated highly. I think she is overrated as fuck.
You're gonna get some backwash for that one.
I don't give two shits. I will welcome any smoke involved in Mercedes Moné. I think she's overrated as fuck, and she ain't the CEO of nothing. All right? She ain't the CEO of shit. Fuck that. Put too much stock in that bitch. You know, she's overrated as fuck.
I think I put it in the in one of the posts that I almost forgot his name. That's crazy. Preston Vance. I think he's very underrated.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah, I think they should have catapulted after that Dark Order shit, and they just didn't do nothing at all.
I will say, Evil Uno, another little dude, when they were the Super Smash Bros. In PWG, it's a very underrated tag team. Let me tell you.
My bald head has more talent than Mercedes.
Nathan, oh my god,
that's wild.
Have we turned Nate into a heel? I think we might.
So. You say Christian X, so I want to give her the world. Who is that? Do I not know who that is? Am I not in tuned? Oh, Ring of Honor.
Nikita Lyons overrated as well. Respectfully.
Chill out.
Respectfully.
Chill out.
I said respectfully.
Chill out.
Dylan Wallace asks about Leon Slater. You know, I know we talked about it briefly before, but
Pun, is this the girl? Is this the girl from Saturday?
Told you don't be going outside with no pun.
It was, man. It looks
Can't
like
be outside with that guy. Willow Nightingale is underrated. And she is a beautiful specimen walking God's green earth.
I think she getting everything. Because she got titles, TBS champion. Was she world champion? That's the tall girl.
Not world champion yet, no.
Shane Taylor Promotions. Okay, thanks, Nate. Yes, I googled
her. Shane Taylor, underrated.
I give a nod to what's his face? Damn, he's part of Shane Taylor too. Promotions.
The tag niggas?
Nah, he came out with the tiger mask. The black dude. Why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Ain't that Sean D? Ain't that who the fuck I was? Oh no. Lee Moriarty.
Yes, him.
Yeah.
You know what these black people look like.
Yeah, Lee Moriarty. Yeah. Yeah, no, Shane Taylor, I'll tell you this. Shane Taylor's been grinding for a long time. I've seen him on indies a decade ago. Like, and he was wrestling before that. Like, he's been grinding a long time. And when him and Keith Lee were fucking tag teaming.
Going crazy.
Like, yeah, he's been at this shit for a long fucking time. He's been grinding, so they should have beat he should have beat John Moxley on Dynamite last week, but that's neither here nor there. I'd say she's right where she needs to be. Bailey's not underrated. Bailey's underappreciated. There's difference.
If we go, all right, real quick, I know we're about to sign off soon. Heavily underrated is Ivy Nile.
Bro, the pit bull.
This woman was cooking in NXT. I feel like she should have got an NXT women's title. They brought her up with the Creed brothers, which what the fuck are they doing right now? Because they got talent like crazy. Like it's a lot going on.
They're probably in a Mexican jail right now, to be honest. Konosuke Takeshita, I do not think is underrated at all. I think he is a fucking ace, and he is a fucking problem. And he's that wrestler right now that, like, when I hear you're having a match, I'm gonna go watch it.
Facts.
Because he is that guy. That boy nasty. He's so good. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, hold on. Before we sign out, I got to do a quick promo.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Tell them where you're going on July 11th.
July 11th. Well, also July 4th, too, but I can't promote that. July 11th. Well, let me start that off. If you are going to be in Orlando, even if you're not in Orlando, come on down to Orlando. We got a lot of shit going on. Where we at? We are going to be doing, Pun is in the comments, so he can tell you a little bit more as well, too. If you do not follow him already, is WTRG Pod. We are going to be doing Wrestling the Rap Game Podcast live July 11th. That is the address right there. You know, it's a nice vibe, a nice spot. It is going to be filled with a lot of people that is going on. You got officially now Big Rick in the building. He was there last year supporting. Actually, there the first 2 times. We got Gabe from The Challenge. He was on MTV's The Challenge. I actually personally love MTV's The Challenge, so that's pretty dope. Who else we got? Our boy, Odyssey in the building. He's definitely going to be there. We got also Kiera Hogan in the building, showing some love and whatnot. You never know who can pop up with that. More special guests, but obviously we got the main attraction right here, and that is your boy, young boy, the young OG, Javon Evans, going to be in the building.
Your boy is bouncy.
All this is going to be hosted by Pun, resident of the show, the owner of all this shit right now, and we're going to be DJing. Actually, me and King Apollo, DJ and MC of this whole shit. So it's going to be a crazy ass time, a crazy night, an after party with this whole shit and whatnot. So yes, like I said, if you're in Orlando or not in Orlando, you got like a month to buy a ticket and come on down. It's a free event. Going to emphasize on free, and it's going to be a good ass time. So yeah, definitely come through, show some love. If not, like I said, you're going to be missing out on something hella crazy. So
absolutely. Make sure you guys peep that. I would go, but I'm getting married, so all my money is,
I guess we got Emily J, and I guess we got Idris Enofe. He in the building right now too. Sahara 7. So like I said, we got a lot more stars in the building, not just everyone that we named. This so it's gonna be packed out with people all over the goddamn place. So Sean Maluda also as well. We got performances by Interstate Cutthroat, who probably still in New York right now at the parade or in the streets wilding out because the Knicks won a championship.
Listen, be safe out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another edition of the 3Drasslin podcast. I am the one and only. Oh, look at them. Fuck Tyrese Halliburton.
Go Pacers.
Fuck that. Fuck Halliburton. Choke and then you fucking lost, you dickhead. All right. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the 3Drasslin podcast. I am the one and only DL Wright. Yeah. You can follow me at Daniel_Lamar on Instagram and Lamar Loves Wrestling on TikTok. And then the one and only, the patriarch himself, Mr. Front and Back, the bakery and the baguette.
That's still a crazy word.
What is so crazy about it? All right.
Well, never mind. Just
90% DLC right there. You know what I'm saying? The human centaur.
What? 90% DLC? Nah.
Man walks around with 2 department stores. Ladies and gentlemen, the patriarch. Make sure you follow him at Dre Macon, the one and only. He's got it all. He does it all. He's a busy man. Yeah, go the Zoa energy drinks. Ain't that the rock shit or something?
It is, and you never know who can pop up.
Oh God. Okay, these guys are cool. Okay. So make sure you tune in 2 weeks from now. Same 3D time, same 3D channel. Thank you very much. Good night.
Adios.